gonna start with this beautiful mold that you bought. And don't cry when I tell you that we are gonna cut them into individual little cups. Cut around, leaving enough edge for you to still hold on to. And then what you're going to use are these candy wafers. So you're gonna pour about half a bag into a bowl. A full bag will make about 8 bombs total. And then what you're gonna do after you get your melts in here is you're gonna put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Give it a stir, take them out, do it for another 20 to 15 seconds, and just keep repeating that process until it's completely melted. The reason for doing it in small increments is that so you don't burn the chocolate. So here I have this nice, beautiful candy melted. I'm gonna switch here and use just a regular kitchen spoon. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our cup in one hand. We're gonna take a big old glob and put it in here. And then I'm gonna come up here and show you guys a little bit better what I'm doing. So in the little cup, I am going to use the back of my spoon and I am going to coat all the way up to the edge. It's important to have a nice strong edge on here so that it doesn't break. And I'm going to grab a little bit more chocolate here. Okay. So that is done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to the sides and I'm just going to jiggle this around, like pop the mold up. And what happens is, hard to see on camera, but these little air bubbles are popping. That way when you take your chocolate out of the mold, it doesn't have a hole in it from an air bubble. So once that's done, I'm going to take the back of my spoon again, and I'm going to make sure that these sides are coated well, especially at the top. Perfect. And you can see on the bottom of this one, there's a little orange mold showing. So I'm just going to use my fingers and move the chocolate in that spot. So once that's done, I'm going to put it in my muffin tin and I'm going to put it in the fridge to harden. Well, I would fill this whole tray and then put it in the fridge to harden. So once your hot cocoa bomb comes out of the fridge, it's going to be nice and hard. And all you're going to do is, I like to put both thumbs on the back side here, or at least my dominant thumb. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of peel the rim as I push down on the center. And there it comes. This beautiful half glossy sphere. I like to make all of my shells at one time and I keep them in a container and then I go back and assemble all at the same time. I just think it's a little bit easier. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a microwave safe plate and we're going to put it in the microwave for at least 35 seconds. So what we're going to use that for is when you pop this out of your mold, there's going to be some rough edges. So you can see it's not beautiful. There's a lip on here. They're a little cracked and crumbly. But to seal it tight to the other half of the sphere, we really want that nice and clean. So that's where this microwave plate is going to come in. Also, these are just for friends and family, but if you're making them just for my family. If you're making them for friends and family, you might want to wear gloves while doing this. And here's our toasty plate. So I'm going to grab one and we're just going to hold it on the plate here so you guys can see this. I'm going to rub it around and all my edges are melted. And then I'm going to take a scoop of hot cocoa. This is about 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to grab a handful of marshmallows and fill it up. So then I grab the other half, melt that on the plate as well. And then I'm going to stick them together. So I'm going to bring this over here and show you guys. This nice clean seal where the two edges that were still a little sticky got put together. Easy. So that one is done. What I'm going to do now is grab a cute package of Valentine's Day baking cups. We only need one. We're going to put it in there. It fits perfect. Next, what we're going to do is take our pink candy wafers and put them in one of these disposable piping bags. So all these are is a triangle plastic bag. And again, you're going to use the same process. You're going to start by putting them in the bag, microwaving for about 30 seconds. You're going to mush this bag up, and then you're going to put it back in the microwave, melt a little bit longer, 15 seconds, mush it up, and repeat until it's fully melted. So I'm going to push this down, and I am going to use a scissor to just cut the very tip of this off. Just like that. I'm going to make sure it's coming out here. Beautiful. And then what I'm going to do over my cupcake here is just make some nice, clean, simple lines. And then do our cute sprinkles. That's adorable. So do as many or as little sprinkles as you like. Here is our beautiful hot cocoa bomb. After our hot cocoa bomb is hardened, I have two different packaging options that are really cute. So these are actually Cupcake Boxes. So they come as these little guys, and you just pop them open. And then what I would do is I would open some of this white shred, or you can get pink or red in this also, and put some of that in the bottom. And then I would just take my hot cocoa bomb, put it right in, fold it up. And you have this super cute way to display your bomb. Otherwise, you always have another option. We have these treat bags. They come in a 30 pack and a 60 pack. And what you can do with these is open them up, put your hot cocoa bomb right inside, bunch it up, and tie it off with a really cute ribbon. This is also a great way to give these as a little gift.